So what you can definitely do to send a trigger to the algorithm of the things that you know is good for you and the things that you know will help you is we spend a lot of time talking about the effects of social media on our kids, but what about the effects on parents? Are you finding in your social media platforms that you enjoy, the algorithm is feeding you stuff that's maybe misleading, or maybe things that you think, that doesn't bring out the best in me, or things that I don't think I need to see right now? Or maybe it's you just find yourself engulfed and you can't pull away from social media and it's getting in the way of you being the best human you can be, getting in the way of you being the best parent you can be. If any of that runs true for you, good news, this is the video for you. So first off, social media in itself isn't a bad thing. You can find things to make you laugh, you can find things to help you with your mental health, and just general information that can be helpful for you overall. However, the overall goal of social media apps isn't just to help you feel better or find the information you need. It's actually to just keep you on the platform, regardless of whatever social media platform you're on. And that in itself can be a little harmful because it's going to put in front of you things that intrigue you, interest you, or spark your curiosity. So what the algorithm is actually relying on is for you to send it some kind of signal, like you're watching a video for an extended period of time. A lot of times with Reels, a next level signal is you watch it all the way through and maybe even watch it a second time. Or you could hit the like button. That sends a signal like, I really like this content. And the next level is putting a comment. And having multiple comments really jets it up whether you like it or you don't. So yes, it's possible you could find all kinds of great things on social media, but it's also possible that it's going to give you information or videos that are going to interest you and spark your curiosity, but it might not be what you actually need in your life. I'll give you an example. For a while, my feed kept pumping me with these slap competitions. I don't know why I was intrigued by it. I certainly am not like condoning violence, and the idea of grown adults slapping each other until somebody just drops and maybe in some cases gets knocked out seems ludicrous to me. But it's like watching a car wreck. I couldn't turn away. And because of that, even though I'd never hit like or put any comments in, I kept getting it over and over and over again. Stick around and I'll tell you how I got that off my feed, by the way. So the signal that I was giving the algorithm was, I like this apparently because I'm watching it. And many times I'd watch it multiple times. Again, almost like I didn't like it, but I couldn't turn away. It was really intriguing to me. So guess what happens? You're going to get more and more content like the thing that you just saw. And so it's a vicious cycle. And it's hard to break that cycle to try to train the algorithm to give you stuff that's going to help you. But before I share with you how I tried to retrain the algorithm on my social media app, let me throw this out to you real quick. There are a couple different layers of social media usage. If you find that you are using hours and hours of just scrolling, my college students call it doom scrolling, and they'll say, I just wasted 2 hours of doom scroll time and I could have been doing something more productive. So if that's you, that is next level, and you might want to think about maybe just taking a break from it altogether. If you are mildly concerned to moderately concerned about your use because you think, maybe I could be doing something more productive or spending more time with my kids, then you just need to maybe set some things up for yourself, like a timer that you monitor how much time you have and just keep good tabs on it. So back to what I was saying about how I realized I didn't actually need or want, or it wasn't in my best betterment to be watching slap competitions. I finally made a decision that I was going to try to retrain the algorithm. I don't spend a ton of time on social media, but it is easy to get sucked in, and I'm well aware of that. So what I did was a couple things. Number one, I just trained myself to scroll right past it. I clicked some kind of portion of my brain that said, I am not doing this anymore. Almost like somebody who's addicted saying, finally, I'm quitting cold, whatever it is, quitting cold turkey. I did that. And so if it popped up in my feed, I just quickly went right past it. I told myself I'm going to do this for a while and see what happens. And sure enough, these things kept popping up and I just kept scrolling right past it. It took about a month, but I finally got to the point where I'm not watching grown people slap each other in the face anymore. The other parts that I struggled with the algorithm had to do with things that made me triggered, and I wanted to share my ideas. And I'm not somebody who will, be a keyboard gangster and put all kinds of junk out there. I would try to respectfully debate people. And what I found was it really wasn't very helpful at all. And so I decided I'm never going to make comments on things that maybe trigger me or things that spur up my emotions. So what's the end result? The end result now is apparently I really enjoy watching people jump off cliffs into the water because that's where my algorithm is. And I'm also filled with other things that are helpful, like information that will help my kids or positive energy kinds of things. And what did I do to get to that point? I started searching for it. And then when I found those pieces of information, I started liking them and commenting on them. So what you can definitely do to send a trigger to the algorithm of the things that you know is good for you and the things that you know will help you is hit a like and put a comment in the comments of whatever social media platform it is. If you want, comment a couple times. And to be honest with you, the people that you're following will truly appreciate it. Just like I would truly appreciate it if you throw a comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts about social media, especially how you're going about training an algorithm, or maybe your struggles with it, or maybe even what you're doing to help your kids kind of monitor their own social media status. If you like this video, you'll love that one. And if you want to go deeper into these kinds of conversations, I'm doing it all the time. Dad's All In Podcast.